Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is 30V, and yes, as you can see in the title of this video, we're talking about our favorite genius Senku, who came back with a season 2 and it was amazing to watch. Just sit back, I'll let you know what happened. After successfully establishing the kingdom of science in the first season, in this season they began actually making more and more plans that they will use against Tsukasa in the coming war against him. So with Chrome's skill and Senku's brilliance, they were able to build more things and create more tools that will be very, very useful in the war. I've always loved Senku as a character. I mean, he's just amazing. His mind is crazy. He's so intelligent that it baffles me. I just love the guy so much. And Chrome is actually not bad either. I mean, he doesn't know much, but he actually tries. He puts efforts, and very commendable about him. I so much love the touching scene where Yuzuriha and Taiju were finally able to contact Senku through the phone that they created in season 1.
Yo.
超絶懐かしくてお涙が出るな。
It was so touching, it was beautiful. Taiju was crying so much, Senku almost cried. They'd miss each other so much. A year of being apart, doing separate things, making plans for the future. It was really nice. They did very well with their secret mission, Taiju and Yuzuriha. They snuck into and infiltrated Tsukasa's kingdom and began to pretend like, just to blend in while making plans with the kingdom of science. I really need to mention Yuzuriha's task. I mean, she is amazing. She sews very, very quickly, which we found out in that season. She sews very, very quickly, and her actual task was to collect pieces of broken people. The stones. Everyone turned into stones, and some were broken up, some were killed. So her job was to get them back together and glue all the pieces, like just to glue them. And I just wonder how much time, how much effort, how much dedication that took. So I love her as a character. That was actually very amazing. Made me like respect her a lot more. I love how Chrome developed as a character in this series. I mean, from the beginning he's always been willing to work, willing to help out, willing to assist. But this season it really showed how brave he can be, how much growth he had achieved. At some point he was kidnapped by Tsukasa's army and he was held captive. And he found out that he was actually just bait to lure in Senku and his friends so they'll be kidnapped and killed by Tsukasa. When he found out, he just knew he could not allow his friends come to save him, and he decided to take matters into his own hands and save himself.
俺一人でも
And how he did it, he used his skill, his intelligence. He was witty, it was a bit weird, but he succeeded. It's really, really succeeded, and he got away, which was just commendable. I was just rooting for him throughout. So happy for him. I love Chrome, he's really amazing. So in this season we find out about more of Tsukasa's people in his army, in his empire, like Ukyo, who was a submarine operator. He's not very tall, he has white hair, and he has very, very sensitive hearing. He can pick up the littlest sound, which is actually really commendable, really amazing to see. He's highly skilled, he's an archer, and yeah, he's cute. Then there's also Yo, who was a police officer before. He's actually very brutal, and people had issues with the way he dealt with things. He was put in charge of watching over Chrome after he was captured, but when Chrome deceived him and got away, he got scared, thinking that Tsukasa would kill him. So he pretended to die, like he faked his death. He told his men to tell Tsukasa that he died, and then he ran away. He just deserted them entirely. It was very funny to see. He's a very crazy personality. He's very, very crazy. Then there's Nikki, who is the tough young lady who ended up helping Yuzuriha and Taiju with their plans to fight against Tsukasa's army. She ended up leaving Tsukasa and going to join the Kingdom of Science. At the end of the Stone Wars, Tsukasa and Senku made an agreement if they called a truce and started to help each other out. Apparently, Tsukasa had a younger sister before everyone turned into stone. The girl was always very sick. She couldn't move or talk or stand up on her own, and he was working very hard to save her life, to rescue her, but he never could. So Senku saved her life, and that made them agree to stop fighting because he rescued his sister. But afterwards, Hyoga, the very creepy right-hand man of Tsukasa, ended up betraying him and stabbed Tsukasa while he was trying to protect his sister.
待っていたのは私です。ずっとこの時を。
Luckily, Tsukasa's sister was fine. She wasn't hurt at all. But sadly, the wound that Tsukasa suffered was fatal, and there's nothing they could do to save him. They tried so many things, operating, but they didn't have the tools necessary to save his life. Eventually, Senku was forced to put him into a cold sleep.
だろう。そう思うだろう。なあ。
Like killing him, but not really killing him. He had to just sleep so his body will be preserved until they're able to find a way to save his life. I really need to commend the creators of this anime for making this anime so interesting and intriguing, despite having like so many science parts that like sometimes what they say goes over your head because you just don't understand, but still you're very interested to see what happens next. It's really fun, really educational, really interesting, and not even boring. I can't even who can even call Dr. Stone boring? It's just too amazing to be called boring, and it's definitely a must watch, definitely a must see. I highly recommend it for you guys. So that's what's basically going to be happening in the next season, their journey to find out the reason, to find out the answers to their questions. So till then, we'll just wait and see what happens next. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I'd love to see you guys again next time. Thank you for tuning in. Please remember to like, subscribe, and comment down below. Thank you so much. Bye.